Have you ever found yourself standing at the edge of an overwhelming darkness, where the weight of confusion and self-doubt feels like it's pressing down on your very soul? Those moments when the questions seem louder than any answer, when the fear of not being enough grips your heart, and you wonder if you are the only one lost in the fog. I've been there, feeling like I'm drowning in uncertainty, questioning every decision, every step, every part of who I am. It's a lonely place, isn't it? The kind of loneliness that makes you feel disconnected, not just from others, but from yourself. But what if I told you that this darkness, this confusion, doesn't have to be the end of your story? What if instead of fighting against it, we could find a way to use it, transform it into something that leads us to deeper understanding, growth, and ultimately clarity? In my own journey, I've stumbled upon 7 steps that help me navigate through these foggy, uncertain times. They are not magic solutions, but they have made a difference in my life, and I want to share them with you. Maybe, just maybe, they can help you too. Here is what I've learned. Number 1, embrace the stillness. In these moments when the world feels like it's spinning out of control, when every thought seems to race, and the weight of anxiety, fear, and self-doubt becomes almost unbearable, there is a natural urge to act. We want to regain control, to do something, anything, to stop the chaos inside us. Our minds tell us that if we just take action, we will feel better, more secure, more in control. But here is the paradox. In the midst of this inner storm, the actions we take are often driven by panic, not by clarity. They come from a place of fear, not wisdom, and instead of bringing relief, they can often make things worse. Stepping away, pausing in the middle of the chaos, might not seem like the obvious solution. It might even feel counterintuitive. Why stop when everything inside you is screaming to keep going, to fix, to manage, to control? But there is a deep truth here. When we act out of desperation or fear, our decisions are clouded, and the results often reflect that confusion. A wise person once said that the chaos must express itself for the calm to settle in. The storm must pass before the sun can shine again. It's in the stillness, in allowing the chaos to be, that we create space for clarity to emerge. This isn't about giving up or avoiding the situation. It's about giving yourself permission to pause, to let the dust settle so you can see more clearly. Imagine standing in the middle of a forest after a storm. The trees are still, the air is thick with moisture, and everything is quiet, almost eerily so. In that silence, there is a sense of peace, of nature resetting itself. That is what embracing stillness can do for your mind and soul. When you stop, when you allow yourself to sit with the discomfort and the not knowing, you are giving yourself the grace to reset, to let the storm pass. This pause isn't passivity. It's a conscious choice to step back and allow your inner world to recalibrate. It's in these moments of stillness that your deepest wisdom can emerge, that your intuition can speak up, and that the answers you are seeking can begin to surface, not forced, but naturally from a place of calm and clarity. So when you find yourself overwhelmed by the storm of thoughts, by the chaos of emotions, remember that it's okay to stop. It's okay to step back, to breathe, and to embrace the stillness. In this space, you will find the clarity you need, not by forcing it, but by allowing it to come to you. The storm will pass, and in its wake, you will find the calm, the sun breaking through, and the clarity you were searching for. Number 2, reframe confusion as growth. What if the confusion you are feeling right now isn't a sign that you failed, but a signal that you are on the edge of something new? When we feel lost or overwhelmed, it's often because we are shedding old ways of thinking and making space for something greater. This confusion can be a powerful gateway to personal transformation if we allow ourselves to see it that way. Once the storm of emotions has calmed, take the time to reconsider what lies before you. Instead of viewing challenges as dead ends or validations of your fears, explore other perspectives. What if these obstacles are not roadblocks, but lessons? What if they are not failures, but feedbacks? guiding you towards where you need to grow and evolve. Setbacks too can be seen in a different light. They are not signs that you are on the wrong path, but opportunities to pause, to reassess, and to realign with your true purpose. It's about creating space between you as a person and the experiences you are going through. Your challenges, your failures, even your successes, they do not define you. They are simply tools, milestones, and bridges that connect you to your higher self. Consider this: every problem you face, every moment of confusion is an invitation to evolve. It's an opportunity to expand your understanding, to stretch beyond your current life, and to become more of who you are meant to be. When you reframe confusion as a signal of growth, you stop seeing it as something to fear, and instead you begin to embrace it as part of your journey towards greater wisdom and self-discovery. So the next time you feel lost, remember that it might just be the first step in finding a new, more profound direction. Your confusion is not the end of the road. It's the beginning of a path that leads to your highest potential. Number 3, tune into your inner voice. In the midst of chaos and confusion, there is a quiet, powerful voice within you that knows the way forward. This is your true self, the core of who you are, untainted by fear, doubt, or the noise of the outside world. Yet this inner voice often gets drowned out by the thoughts and beliefs we've accumulated over time. Thoughts from our childhood, our ancestors, societal programming, and our ego. These are not truly ours, yet they pull the strings of our lives, leading us away from our authentic path. Confusion often arises when this external noise becomes too loud, when the weight of others' expectations, judgments, and opinions overshadows our own truth. But here is the secret: the voice of your true self is always there, waiting to guide you. It speaks in moments of stillness, in the spaces between thoughts, when you are grounded, present, and disconnected from the clamor of the outside world. To connect with this inner wisdom, we must intentionally create moments of quiet. This might be through journaling, where we can pour out our thoughts and allow the deeper truths to emerge. Or through meditation, where we learn to quiet the mind and tune into the subtle whispers of our soul. It could be as simple as spending time in nature, where the natural world is tranquility, helps us reconnect with our own inner peace. When you take the time to be still, to ground yourself, and to listen beyond the noise, your inner voice begins to emerge with clarity and strength. It is a voice that knows without a shadow of doubt what is right for you, what aligns with your true essence. This voice doesn't shout, it doesn't demand, it simply knows. Imagine this inner voice as a guiding light, always there, even when the path seems darkest. When you tune into it, you begin to see through the confusion, not by force, but by aligning with the truth that is already within you. This connection to your true self is where your real power lies, not in the opinions of others, not in the chaos of the mind, but in the quiet, steady wisdom of your soul. So when you feel lost, take a step back from the noise, ground yourself, disconnect from the external distractions, and listen. Your inner voice is there, ready to guide you back to your authentic path. Trust it and let it lead you to where you are meant to be. Number 4, seek perspectives, not answers. When the path ahead seems unclear, it's only natural to seek guidance from others. We look to the experiences, stories, and advice of those around us, hoping to find direction in their words. But here's the truth. While these perspectives are valuable, your journey is uniquely yours. No one else has walked in your shoes. No one else sees the world through your eyes, and no one else can define your path for you. In our quest for clarity, we often fall into the trap of living by the opinions and expectations of others. We worry about what they might think, about meeting standards that, more often than not, are only illusions created by our minds. The need for external validation, the fear of rejection, and the pressure to conform can be overwhelming. These fears and insecurities cloud our vision, making us lose sight of our own truth. But here's the thing, while reality may be different for each of us, truth transcends our individual perceptions. And one of the most important truths to acknowledge is that you are utterly unique. There is no one else like you, and there never will be. Comparison, jealousy, people-pleasing, perfectionism. These are the fogs that obscure your path, paralyzing you with doubt and fear. It is essential to understand that your perspective is yours to shape. While others' experiences can offer valuable insights and guidance, they are not meant to define you. Books, mentors, and the wisdom of those who have walked similar paths are indeed treasures, but they should be seen as inspiration, not instructions. Their journeys can illuminate possibilities, but they cannot dictate your course. When you seek perspectives rather than answers, you allow yourself the freedom to grow and learn in a way that honors your unique path. You gather insights not as a map to follow blindly, but as guideposts that help you navigate your own way. This approach empowers you to take what resonates with your soul and leave the rest, ensuring that your journey remains authentically yours. Imagine life as a vast uncharted ocean. Others can tell you about their voyages, the storms they've weathered, and the treasures they've found, but ultimately you must sail your own ship. The winds and tides that guide you are yours alone, and no one else can steer your course. By seeking perspectives rather than answers, you honor your own wisdom while remaining open to the lessons that others have to offer. So when faced with uncertainty, listen to the stories of others, learn from their experiences, but remember that your journey is a singular one. Use their insights as guideposts, not as maps. Trust that your inner compass will guide you toward the truth that is meant for you, and let that truth illuminate your unique path. Number 5. Trust the process. Confusion, uncertainty, and doubts, they are not the end of the road. They are integral parts of the journey. Trusting the process means embracing the unknown, relinquishing the need to control every detail, and allowing life to unfold in its own time. It's about having faith that even when you can't see the whole path ahead, every step is leading you exactly where you need to be. We often carry a heavy burden of trying to control the how and the when of our lives. We fixate on outcomes, obsess over details, and straight against the uncertainty of what lies ahead. But here's the truth. The future is unknown to all of us. No one can predict exactly how things will turn out, no matter how much we plan or prepare. This unpredictability, far from being something to fear, is a source of infinite possibilities. Trusting the process invites us to release the tension, the resistance, and the obsession with outcomes. It's an invitation to let go of the past, the worries, the triggers, the wounds, and the insecurities that we often use as lens through which we view the future. We must recognize that while the past can inform us, it should never confine us. It serves us as feedback, not as prophecy or a sentence. The past only holds power over us if we allow it to dictate our future. Many of us strive to create a future that is free from the pain and trauma of the past. But here's the paradox. By continuously reliving the past, by letting it shape our fears and decisions, we end up recreating the very circumstances we wish to avoid. The more we resist what has been, the more we trap ourselves in a cycle of fear and repetition. Trusting the process is the opposite of clinging the past and its fears. It's about letting go of control, of expectations, of the need to know every outcome. It's about allowing things to fall apart if that is what needs to happen, accepting that not everything is within our grasp. When we stop fighting against the current of life, we begin to flow with it, allowing it to carry us towards new horizons. This act of trust requires courage. It asks us to step into the unknown with faith rather than fear, to believe that life is not happening to us but for us, even when we can't yet see the bigger picture. Trusting the process is about enjoying the journey, being present in the moment, and finding peace in the uncertainty. Imagine standing at the edge of a dense fog, unable to see what lies beyond. The path is hidden, and every step forward feels like a leap into the void. But as you move forward, even tentatively, the fog begins to lift, revealing the way. This is the essence of trusting the process. Taking that small step forward, even when you can't see the whole path, knowing that clarity will come with each move you make. So let go of what was, and stop trying to force what will be. Embrace where you are right now in this moment. Trust that the process is unfolding as it should, and that you are exactly where you need to be. Release the fear. the need for control, and a low life to guide you. With faith, not fear, you will find that the journey itself holds the answers you seek. Number 6, release the need for immediate clarity. We often yearn for clarity to come like a sudden burst of light, illuminating the entire path before us. But the truth is, clarity rarely arrives all at once. It doesn't often come in a single, blinding flash. Instead, it unfolds gradually, like the gentle waves of the ocean washing over the shore, each one bringing a bit more understanding, a bit more insight. Releasing the need for immediate clarity is about embracing the present moment and recognizing that it is in this moment, here and now, where all the magic happens. It's about letting go of the rush, the worry, the anxiety and the stress that we often impose upon ourselves in our quest for answers. When we let go of the urgency to know everything right now, we open ourselves to the beauty of the process. Imagine riding a car at night. The road ahead is shrouded in darkness, but as you move forward, the headlights reveal just enough of the path for you to navigate safely. You don't see the entire journey laid out before you, but you trust that each turn, each stretch of road will become visible as you approach it. This is how clarity often works. It comes in the most appropriate moment, not before, not after, but in perfect timing. The wisdom of life is that you don't need to see the entire path to take the next step. Clarity arrives as you move, as you engage with the journey. It's a process, a journey in itself. Just as you need to get lost before you can truly find yourself, you need to allow confusion to come in before clarity can settle and take root. In moments of uncertainty, it's natural to feel uneasy, to want to force clarity to appear. But by doing so, we often overlook the subtle insights that are quietly emerging, the small pieces of understanding that are slowly coming together. Instead of fighting the confusion or trying to remove it, what if we welcomed it? What if we saw it as a necessary part of the process, a precursor to the clarity that will come when the time is right? When you release the need for immediate clarity, you give yourself permission to be in the moment, to be present with what is. You allow yourself the grace to be in the midst of the unknown without forcing it to resolve prematurely. You understand that the journey toward clarity is just that, a journey. And each step along the way, no matter how uncertain it may seem, is leading you toward the insights you seek. So, take a deep breath and let go of the need to have all the answers right now. Trust that the clarity you need will come, one step at a time, just as the road becomes visible with each movement of the car's headlights. Allow the process to unfold naturally, without rushing it or trying to control it. In doing so, you will find that clarity often comes not as a sudden revelation, but as a gentle, ongoing process. A process that you can trust to guide you, moment by moment, toward where you need to be. Number 7, return to your values. When the world around you feels chaotic and uncertain, there is one thing that can remain steadfast: your values. These core principles, the ones you've carefully chosen and shaped through your journey in life, act as an anchor, keeping you grounded when everything else seems to be in flux. In a stormy sea of confusion and doubt, your values are like a lighthouse, guiding you back to safety, back to what truly matters. Think of your values as a home, a sanctuary that you've built brick by brick through your experiences, your reflections, and your choices. It's a place where you can always return when the storms of life feels too overwhelming. When you are discouraged, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, your values remind you why you keep going. They nurture your perseverance and resilience, providing you with a sense of purpose and direction, even in the darkest of times. Consider this: when everything around you is in turmoil and the only thing you want to do is give up, the value you place on love and family can serve as a powerful why. It can be the driving force that compels you to keep moving forward no matter how tough the journey becomes. When life throws unwanted challenges your way, the values of resilience, bravery, and ambition can act as the gateway out of the fog, helping you to see the path ahead even when it's obscured by uncertainty. Values are more than just ideals. They are your compass, your guidance star. They help you navigate through life's challenges, ensuring that no matter how lost you might feel, you are still moving in the right direction. They keep you authentic and true to yourself, reminding you of who you are at your core, even when external circumstances try to pull you away from that truth. In moments of doubt, returning to your values is like returning to your true self. It's about being genuine, authentic, and real, not just with the world, but with yourself. Your values are the essence of who you are. They reflect what you stand for, what you believe in, and what you are willing to fight for. They are your safe haven in times of trouble, the place you can always turn to when you need clarity, strength, and courage. Imagine your values as a faith, a belief system that guides you when your eyes can't see, when the future is uncertain, and when you feel lost in the darkness. Just as faith provides a sense of direction and purpose, your values offer the same guidance. They don't change with the tides of life. They remain constant, reliable, and true. So when the road ahead seems unclear, when doubt clouds your vision, and when fear threatens to derail you, pause and return to your values. Reflect on what truly matters to you, on the principles that guide your life, and let those guide your decision. Trust in the power of your values to lead you through the fog, to keep you steady when everything else feels unstable. In the end, your values are your greatest asset. They are the foundation upon which you build your life, the compass that keeps you on course, and the light that guides you home. No matter what challenge you face, no matter how lost you may feel, your values are always there, waiting to bring you back to yourself, to remind you of your strength, your purpose, and your true north. As we've journeyed through these 7 steps together, I hope you feel a sense of calm and clarity beginning to settle with you. Remember, confusion, doubt, and uncertainty are all part of the process. They are signs that you are growing, evolving, and moving closer to the person you are meant to become. Now, I invite you to take a moment for reflection. Which of these steps resonated with you the most? Where are you in your journey, and how might these insights help guide your next steps? I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Please share them in the comments below. Let's create a space where we can learn from each other and support one another on this path. And if you are feeling inspired, uplifted, or even just a bit more at peace, I encourage you to embrace the process with patience and curiosity. There is no rush to finish the line. The beauty lies in the journey itself. Each moment of confusion is a doorway to deeper understanding, and every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, Case Calm Kit, where we explore a wide range of conscious content aimed at cultivating a calmer, wiser, and more mindful life. Don't forget to check out our playlist on Positive Mindset Makeover for more tools and insights to help you reshape your thoughts and bring greater balance to your life. Link will be available in the description below. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to invest in yourself, and for being part of this community. I'm sending you all my love and positive energy as you continue your journey. Remember, you are exactly where you need to be. And until the next time, take care and stay grounded. See you in the next video. Much love.